So the support wasn't there from professionals to talk about end of life?
Not in the way that I would made it easy for me to have these discussions, which, you know, people want to get on with their lives, that don't want to be necessarily caught in end of life discussions. So when a person is teetering or putting their toes in the water, you know, it really needs to be understood, embraced, and that person allowed to have those conversations. But yeah, even from the GP, social worker, this was never touched on.
Would you expect a social worker, would you have liked the social worker to have been able to talk to you openly about it?
Yeah, I think so, because from my point of view, it felt like all the professionals were on different pages, and there didn't seem to be a consistent kind of, we're a team, you know, trying to help you through this difficult process, and recognising the progression of the multiple sclerosis, that whilst it might not be a terminal diagnosis, the risk of end of life could happen very quickly. And the one thing I do find is sometimes in life, well, for me, all you have left is your dignity. And I do feel some of the way I get treated by professionals, not maliciously, but I think insensitively, with a lack of understanding, and almost having to battle for what in the civilised society surely should be an entitlement and a right, but partly because of my diagnosis, it didn't allow me access to the kind of treatments that would have helped.
Sunday, it sounds like from what you're saying that you're battling on two fronts in a way, battling your illness on a day-to-day basis, but you've also had the battles with the system, that type of thing. You know, could you tell me a bit more about that?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my energy is spent trying to understand, come to terms with the changes in the illness, the progression, but more of that is spent on dealing with bureaucracy, people's lack of understanding, people ticking boxes, meeting criteria, and wishing not to look at all of me, and just seeing the part that is relevant to their profession, to their job spec.
Just seeing you in a sort of narrow box, do you mean, and not seeing the wider picture, and like holistically, is that what you mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only way I can sum it up, is, you know, it's not looking at all of me. It's looking at bits of me that are appropriate for them, but I really don't think you can understand what I'm going through, what other people in my situation are going through. It's been heartbreaking in that respect, that I'm spending so much energy trying to battle with the services. It's exhausting to have to almost justify your existence, that you're not making this up, and it's kind of in your mind, how ill do you want me to be before you actually recognise that I need the kind of support I'm talking about. So some of these battles for me were unnecessary, were almost felt like I was, are you sure you're really this ill? Are you know, almost being questioned that I'm, and it seems to be based around hours and pounds and pence. That we can't do this, we can do this, but because I need to fit into a box.